Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is MadMike, and today is a video you all requested, my Smash Bros. Tier list. Now obviously this is going to be a little bit tailored toward me, because I'm biased, because I can be, because it's my channel, so stop complaining. So first off to start here, of course, we have Bayonetta. Now for those of you who know, I did a live stream where I played as Bayonetta for like 3 hours straight trying to learn her, and she was not fun. So I'm just gonna stick her there and not my first choice. Next up we have Bowser. Personally, I'm a fan of Bowser. I'm putting him in fun to play because he is fun to play. I will sometimes, when I'm just casually playing by myself, I will grab Bowser and just play him because he is a bruiser. He's fun to play. He's got some speed that he should not have, but he does. And it's a great time. Bowser Jr. Again, not my first choice. I honestly only play as Bowser Jr. if I get him on random. Don't get me wrong, he's a good character, but I just not a fan of him. Now, if you guys know me, you know I gotta put my boy in one of the best, because not just for me, but I think for a lot of people, Captain Falcon is a very well balanced character. If you can hit his neutral airs, bro, they're in trouble. They're in trouble. I have come across some insane Captain Falcon players. Next up we have Chrom. Now, I have a thing with Chrom. I'm going to stick him in not my first choice, because he's not, again, not a bad character, but Chrom is like, they tried to make him every Fire Emblem character mixed together, and I don't know, he feels unnecessary. Alright, next up we got Cloud Strife. Overall, Cloud is phenomenal. He's fast, he's got some powerful hits. His smash attack hits 3 times, like, it's ridiculous. He's got insane reach because of his gibungus sword. So, you know, Corrin. I haven't played much of Corrin, but I am a fan of him. I think if I played him enough, I could get good. I'd like him. And, yeah, it'd be a great time. Next up, we have Daisy. Now, Daisy, honestly, I feel like is just in the gray area between not my first choice and just bad. Because Peach and Daisy are not bad characters. I just cannot use them to save my life. Like, if I get them on random, I kind of just give up. I'm like, guess I'll die. Dark Pit, which honestly, I believe that there's a difference between him and Pit. Is he a little bit more powerful? I know his arrows work differently, but honestly, between him and Pit, there's not much of a difference that I wouldn't mind playing either one of them. Dark Samus is basically Samus just lighter. She is a force to be reckoned with, and I hate her. But she is a good character, and I can't deny that. She's just floaty Samus. We got Diddy Kong. He would be in the gray area of not my first choice and fun to play, because he's a nice, fast character. You can do some pretty nice combos with him, but I just can't get the hang of him. I don't know. I don't see many pro players playing him either. Next up, we have my man, Honky Donk. And DK, I'm gonna have to put him in fun to play. As much as I'd like to put him in overall great, I love DK. Again, another one that I'll play if I'm playing with the boys in the Discord. He is so fun. His spikes, so good. Dr. Mario, another fun to play. A lot of people hate on Dr. Mario, which I get. His save is absolute trash. But other than that, he's just Mario with weights in his shoes. And I love it. Next up, Duck Dog. Or, of course, Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt, I'd say, is not my first choice, but he is also fun to play. I use him just to troll. People will be like, oh, you can't, Duck Hunt's a terrible character, and I'll be like, watch me, boy. Falco, aka Great Value Fox. He is not my first choice, honestly. If I had to choose between him and Fox, I might choose Fox. Fox, aka that's not Falco. He's just, you know, he's there. Ganondorf. A lot of people hate on Ganondorf, but I'd have to just put him in not my first choice and between fun to play. Like, he's leaning more towards this because he's dangerous if you know how to use him, especially neutral air into fast fall. You build what I call the wall, or what one of my buddies call the wall, and it's not a good time. Greninja. Fun to play. I'll put him in fun to play. Ice Climbers. I would put them in just bad. But Isaiah, you know who you are, plays them like no tomorrow, and it's not okay. I'm just going to put him in not my first choice because, yes. Yeah. They are not fun. In fact, dare I put them in broken, because the fact that you can, you know, I'm putting them in broken, because the fact that you can make Nana go into a move while Popo is holding on to someone is not okay. That is not okay. I hate you, Ice Climbers. Curse you, Isaiah. Ike, I'm gonna have to put him in just bad, and I know if anybody's an Ike main out there, you're gonna hate me, but Ike is just, I don't know, he's deceiving. He's a skinny anime boy, and yet he's not fast, unlike anything. If you want to get any hits, you have to start with his neutral air. Incineroar. I despise Incineroar. Not my first choice. In fact, you know what? Not my first choice. Incineroar can do some serious damage, especially if you use his down B properly. Inkling. I'm going to have to put Inkling in probably between overall great and fun to play. Most of the time I just run into camping Inkling. So in fact, you know what? I'm putting him in not my first choice. Isabelle is just great value villager. In fact, you know what? More annoying villager. So I'm just going to put her in not my first choice because I would choose villager before her. Her fishing hook is ridiculously OP and I hate it. So there. Jigglypuff. Hungry Box will kill me if I don't put her up here. Moving on. Ken. I've heard a lot of people say that Ken is, I think they said he's like the worst input character. So I'm going to have to put him in just bad, which is unfortunate because I was so excited when Ken was brought to the roster. But any day, I'd pick Ryu over him. King DDD is not my first choice. He's a great character, don't get me wrong, but when it comes down to the wire, I have a few other heavies that would go before him. King K. Rool. Curse you, King K. Rool mains. I despise you all. Your Crown Cannon combo does not make you good. Putting people in your cannon and shooting them off the edge does not make you good. Do better. Kirby. I despise Kirby. Kirby is like the most plot armor, favored character looking gumball having pink cotton candy looking womp rat that has ever roamed the earth. Sakurai, you only made him OP because he's your child. Link. Overall, I think Link is a great character. I actually did Young Link for a while, but then I've been leaning more towards adult Link. I do wish he still had his hook shot, but I understand them taking it out because this is his Breath of the Wild look. Next up, Little Mac. I'm putting Little Mac in fun to play. Now, I understand most people put Little Mac in F tier because his save. I mained Little Mac. Like, I loved Little Mac. And when he was announced in Smash for the Wii U, I didn't even know who he was. Yes, I was uneducated. Don't hate me. I didn't know who Little Mac was, but I love Little Mac. He's so much fun to play. Lucario. I despise Lucario. I'm going to put him in not my first choice, though, because he isn't a bad character. The more damage he takes, the more powerful he becomes. So it's like, kill that man as soon as possible. Or furry. Whatever the heck you are. Alright. Moving on. Lucas. Curse you, Lucas. But I got to put him in overall great. In fact, I'm going to put him in... In fact, I'm going to put him in broken. Only because Ninja, one of my buddies, plays him. And it's not okay. His PK freeze is garbage. If you spam PK freeze on the edge, no you. Lucina. She's going to have to go in overall great. She is just the best Fire Emblem character there is out there, probably. In regards to, like, the sword people. Which, they're kind of all sword people. So that doesn't make sense. Anyway, you know what I mean. Along with the blue-haired people, she's the best. Luigi. I should have made a separate tier for Luigi. I'm making a separate tier for Luigi. Enough said. Here we go. You know him. You love him. Mr. Nintendo himself. I want to put him in... Honestly, I'm going to put him in overall great. I want to put him in one of the best, but I can't. Mario's fun. He's great. If you know his combos, he is really good. He's in the gray area. Let's put it like that. Marth is meh. Marth is not my first choice. Manga Man. Manga Man is, I've seen people do work with Mega Man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put him in not my first... I want to put him in just bad, but he's not. People can do some... I'm putting him in just bad. This is my tier list. Get mad. Meta Knight. He's just bad. Like, let's be honest. Who's maining Meta Knight? Mewtwo. I'm going to say Mewtwo is really fun to play. I enjoy him greatly. He's floaty. He's decent on speed. He's not the most powerful, but he's fun. You can set up some pretty fun combos with Mewtwo. Mii Fighter. They're pretty generic. I'm going to say fun to play. I think that all the Mii Fighters will probably go in this category, except Mii Gunner. Mii Gunner can be pretty crazy. Alright, Mr. Game & Watch. Broken. Absolutely. In fact, I kind of want to put him up here, but I'm not going to. Game & Watch's out of shield option, his up B, his everything is not okay. Ness, curse you. I have to put him in one of the best, though, because him and Lucas are pretty much matched. If you know, actually, I'll just put him in overall great. Overall great. He's not bad. He doesn't have a broken PK freeze. Curse you, Lucas. Alright. Olimar. Okay, here's the situation with Olimar. I hate Olimar. And I don't like saying that. Because in the Wii, I loved playing as Olimar. And then for some reason in the Wii U version, Sakurai was like, he's too OP. And just, he only gets 3 Pikmin now. I was like, he's unplayable. And I haven't picked him up 6. Pac-Man. I remember Pac-Man being announced. And that was a great time. I think Pac-Man's a great character. His neutral B, I've seen people do some crazy things with it. Crazy combos. His side B's really good for getting back on stage. It can be a challenge to kill a Pac-Man. Palutena. I'm going to stick her in one of the best. I want to put her in Broken, but I'm going to refrain from it. Her up smash is insane. We can all agree. I'm pretty sure she was ranked like top 5 for online play because she's just fast. She has projectiles. Her neutral air goes all around, so that's a great time. Peach is going in the same category as Daisy. Just bad. Just bad. Pichu. Curse you. Pichu and Pikachu both go up here. There is almost no difference from these characters. Pichu might be a little bit faster. I could be wrong. I'm uneducated. Either way, curse you, Pichu and Pikachu players. You know that that is the best character because of all their stun attacks. No. Alright, Pit. We got Pit. Where the heck am I sticking Pit? Fun to play. Pit's fun to play. Basically the same as Dark Pit. Pokemon Trainer. I think Pokemon Trainer is overall just fun to play. Like, he's not the best. He's not the worst. He's just there. Richter. I want to stick Richter. Richter's either going in Broken or just bad. Because Broken, because of all of his projectiles, where he can just spam on the side. Like, literally, all of his B moves are projectiles. It's like, dude. And his whip has ridiculous reach. Or just bad, because I gotta put him in Broken. I have to. There's no option there. Ridley. Not my first choice. I've played as him maybe 3 times. There's just nothing about Ridley that draws me to him. But I know some people that play him pretty well. Rob. Definitely one of the best characters. He's got speed. He's got good projectiles. His side B is absolutely ridiculous. And his offstage game is almost unmatched with his up B jet booster. Robin. Robin, I have to say, is overall great. I've loved Robin ever since he arrived on the 3DS version. He's just, he's different types of magic. So the different strategies you can come up with that is a great time. I think that's fun. He's got a limit on his Levin sword, which I understand. It's pretty powerful. Rosalina. Rosalina is not my first choice. Honestly, I should have stuck something in between fun to play and not my first choice, because I'd probably stick a lot of these characters in there, but I'm lazy and I'm not going to change it. Roy, again, not my first choice. There's better Fire Emblem characters. Ryu. I'm going to put him in fun to play. I would put him in... I would put him in overall great, but he's not. Like, Ryu's alright. He's okay. He's just okay. We got Samus. And I'm putting Samus in one of the best. I said one of the best. You know where you belong. Stay where you belong. I want to put her in Broken, honestly. I'm not going to lie. I hate her laser. Next up, we got Sheik. I don't see many people playing Sheik. She is interesting. I wouldn't put her in fun to play personally. So I'm just going to stick her in not my first choice. Shulk, I will say, is an overall great character. If you know how to use the Monado Hearts, it's not a fun time. You know where you belong. Garbage. My man, my boy. I'm going to have to put, unfortunately, I'm going to put him in fun to play. I'm going to be honest. If he's fighting a fast, small character, mainly you little womp rat, he will, there's not much he can do. Snake is too slow. Sonic, very fun to play. I play Sonic when I'm just playing by myself. Toon Link, not my first choice. Young Link exists. Villager, fun to play. Fun to play. I love Villager. I think he's great. That's it. Wario, I'm gonna have to say not my first choice because he's not a bad character. I know people who can do some pretty dangerous stuff with Wario. He is surprisingly more of a menace than I thought he would be. Wii Fit Trainer, again, not my first choice, but she is fun to play. I will say that she is fun to play. Wolf, I'm either putting him in overall great or not my first choice, and I'm probably gonna stick him here. He's not a bad character, but there's Fox. Wolf is just a more powerful version of Fox, in my opinion. I know the comments are going to be terrible in this video. You guys are going to be roasting me to Kingdom Come, and you know what? I don't care. It's a free country, dagnabbit. I will say what I want. Yoshi. Yoshi is one of the best characters. His hitboxes, his speed. Young Link, I'm going to have to put an overall great. I'm tempted to stick him in one of the best, but I don't think he is. I would say he's just overall great. He's got good speed, you know. He's just a faster Link, essentially. Zelda, as much as it pains me to say it, Zelda is one of the best characters. Her Knight is not okay, and then she has an amazing save that kills you at 100, so that's always a great time. Zero Suit Samus, I'm going to put in overall great. She's got speed, she's got some decent power. Nobody wanted you, so I'm going to stick you there. But I'm not going to because he is kind of fun to play, I'm not going to lie. Then we got Joker. Joker is, I'm going to have to say, unfortunately, one of the best characters. I'm not a fan of Joker, if you can tell. Hero. I don't hate Hero, but he is broken. Banjo-Kazooie. Overall, Banjo-Kazooie has to be in between overall great and fun to play. I don't see many people using him, but Vibraduck uses him pretty well. Terry, I will say, is fun to play. In fact, you know what? I'll put him in overall great. His go is not okay. We got Byleth, who I will say is... I'm putting Byleth here because just how versatile Byleth is. Like, with the range, and the range, and the range. It's not okay. Next up, we got Min Min. Absolutely broken reach. Being able to reach halfway across the stage to then tilt her arm to then blast out a beam is not okay, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Steve, one of the best characters, if not broken. Like, Steve can do some insane combos, especially when he traps you in his minecart. You know he's doing up smash because you have to bounce out of it. There's no escape. It's not okay. He's one of the best characters. Honestly, I was like shocked when he was announced. Sephi, who I'm just going to put in overall great, because Sephiroth's got the reach. He's not the fastest, but he's got to reflect, and his neutral B is OP. You know what you are. Alright, Kazuya. Curse you. You're the only other character that I hate your guts. If he gets you in a combo, you're dead. There is no escape. You are dead. Same with Luigi. Luigi's 0 to death. It's not okay. Stay candy, and even if Luigi just goes up to you and you're at 44% damage, up B, you're done. Kazuya, you get stuck in his combo, he electrifies you, you're done. It's not okay. And then, of course, my main. You guys will hate me for it, but don't worry, I'll stick him where he belongs. Sora is broken. He's floaty, his neutrals are insane. After his up B, he can side B. Like, it is impossible to kill Sora unless he's at high percentage and you spike him, or you just send him off the edge at, again, high percentage, because he can always come back. He is almost never going to fail getting back on the stage. That is my tier list. Let me know if you, who agrees and who disagrees. I think it's pretty solid. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching, and you'll see me in the next video.